One of the biggest wildfires right now is just up the coast in Santa Cruz. It's called the CZU August Lightning Complex fire. It's burned about 48,000 acres so far. News Channel reporter John Palmentary is there tonight. He joins us live. John, residents in many communities up there are being told to get out.
Well, as we rolled in off of Highway 17 into Scotts Valley this evening, many people were very concerned because just over the ridgeline was a big rusty cloud of smoke. They know over there has been damage to historic structures and a big uncontrolled wildfire. Then we came over here to Santa Cruz, and it's even more nervous for the residents that are here who are just driving by us with their cars fully loaded with their belongings, hoping they have a home here if the fire should come this direction. And still, we have talked to many people out here who have decided to stay the night. The skies have been just as much as the urgent warning in Scotts Valley as the message residents have been given to leave. Late this afternoon, some were out right away. Others were going to wait it out.
The problem is that the fire is not contained. There's zero containment, and we're sitting next to near ground zero.
Everywhere the residents turned, firefighters from throughout the area were arriving in strike teams. They were targeting the dense hills and getting a plan together to save structures where they could. This base camp between the Big Basin National Park, where all the smoke is behind me, and Scotts Valley is loaded with firefighters, and folks around here who say they were told to evacuate say they feel a little bit safer with all this equipment nearby.
I'm going down to base camp, finding out what I can in the way of the information, then relaying it back to the neighbors and giving them an opportunity to say, well, do we stay or do we go? Several of us are staying. If we get the mandatory, then we're getting out of here.
I knocked on some of my neighbors' doors to make sure they got the orders that we needed to go, and we're hopeful that everything will work out.
Scotts Valley has about 14,000 residents. The word has traveled fast. Most have been expecting the notice all day based on the dark skies and rapidly deploying fire teams. For those staying the night, they're not expected to get much sleep under these threatening conditions. And the residents here certainly are very concerned about what kind of night they're going to have. But most importantly, they hope in the morning, with all these firefighters here, they also hear the sound of aircraft. Because earlier this afternoon, we didn't see anything up in the air. They're hoping by dawn, they'll hear the sounds of helicopters and maybe planes coming in to signal that the morning firefight is on. Reporting live in Santa Cruz this evening, I'm John Palmentary.
All right, thank you, John. Still ahead on your local news channel live at 11, sheriff's officials talk about the largest drug bust in Santa Barbara